Okay, everyone, Mr. Tillman here. We're talking about Unit 3, Lesson 3, practice problem number 5. Okay, it looks like here we are going to be looking at this frequency table and taking relative frequencies. So we're going to be turning these into percentages based on narrowing down what we're looking at. Okay, so these are several students at a college are surveyed about their college location and preferred locations for spring break. So where their college is versus where they like to go for spring break. All right. The first question says, what percentage of people who prefer to spend spring break at the beach go to a college away from the coast? So the first thing we're gonna do is look at what the first category that they mentioned. What percentage of people who prefer to spend spring break at the beach? Okay, so this is where we're going to be looking. All the people who prefer to go to the beach for spring break, and then we want to see where their college is, right? So if I look at just people who like to go to the beach, that looks like it's just this row. Okay, so now we're going to say what percentage of these people like to go to college near the coast versus away from the coast. All right, so what I have to do is I have to do some totals, right? So what's the total number over here first, right? Once I get the total, then I can tell what percentage likes to do what, okay? So let's go ahead and create a totals column. I'm going to add these two numbers together. 37 plus 54, it looks like that is 91. So 91 people prefer spring break at the beach. Okay, remember that is the first thing we're looking at. People who prefer spring break at the beach. Now we're going to say what percentage of those people like or go to college away from the coast. So these are the people near the coast. These are the people away from the coast. So this is what we're looking at. So we need to say what percentage of this total like to do that. And in order to do that, we're going to have to say 54 divided by 91. Another way to write this, the way I like to write it, is like a fraction. Okay, so 51 divided by 91, right? A fraction just means division. Okay, so we're going to do that really quick to find out what the percentage is. And we have 54 divided by 91. And that gets us 0.593. So this approximately equals 0.593. If I'm going to round this to the nearest whole percent, first I'm going to have to turn it into a percent, which means move the decimal over. And then, is this number bigger than a 5? No, it's not. So we're going to leave it the same. This equals 59%. So the answer, 59% of those people go to college away from the coast. All right, the next one we're looking at. What percentage of people who prefer to spend spring break skiing go to college away from the coast? Okay, so now we're narrowing our vision to people who like to ski during spring break. Okay, so instead of looking at the top, we're now looking at the bottom, right? So we're looking at this row right here. So we're gonna have to total these up because we need to know how many people are in this category, in this row. So 24 plus 36. Well, that is 60. So 60 total people like to go skiing for spring break. So that's the first part. People who prefer to spend spring break skiing. Okay, so that's how we're narrowing our vision. That's how we know what to look at. All right. How many of those people go to college away from the coast? Well, that's right here, again, away from the coast. So we're going to say 36 divided by our total, which is 60. So 36 divided by 60. Remember, that's the same as the fraction, 36 over 60. And that approximately equals, let's find out by looking at our calculator. Oops. Calculator. 36 divided by 60 equals 0.6. Super easy. So 0.60, move the decimal over 2, and that equals 60%. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you have any questions, be sure to email me or your teacher. See you next time, guys.